I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a...
Universal read.
Okay.
All right. The
Oh.
moon
Hey,
is
look on the
dark. Oh, I still got it.
I got the world.
The Three of Wands.
Hey, I had the Three of Wands.
I am
Earlier.
using...
Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. What? Oh, and the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Look at all the aces. And the Nine of Cups. And the look at this. I'm just going to take every single one of these off the bottom. If y'all don't think that's fantastic, look. 10 Cups. 10 Pentacles. Listen to you guys. Shh. Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles.
Take them.
And the World. What the heck? It's amazing.
I know it. You can't get much better than that.
I mean, holy cannolis. Hey, y'all, shh. Somebody's guarding food or a bone or whatever over there. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at this in amazement. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love it.
All right, well, lay them out. The moon
Did you really
is
want
dark.
her? Okay, look. 1, 2, 3.
In Aries, the sun is in Taurus.
Whoa.
Yep, that's some good cards right
You
there.
can't even not do that. Oh my heavens. What is this?
Love is abundant.
Love, happiness, money, feelings overflowing, happiness. Ooh, and then the Queen of Swords comes along and messes it all up. Stupid Queen of Swords. Oh my heavens. It's so beautiful. For posterity.
And when she went upstairs.
No, she's just chasing kids.
Go Bubbles. Oh, all right. Ooh, Judgment.
Oh, what? All right.
Oh. The Four of Pentacles.
I had the Four of Pentacles underneath all this. My next card was the Four of Pentacles. What is going on, y'all? It's amazing. That's amazing. You've got some decision. Oh,
Judgment.
what is
Double
this?
judgments.
I don't know what's going on, but this is really... This is big. This is big, y'all. It's big. Judgment.
And I've got the Three of Swords.
You are being asked specifically to let it go. The gods are coming in and saying, let it go.
You've got so much.
Give it
Why?
up.
Why?
Give it up. No, that's what you had, ain't it?
Is that it?
Give it up. I don't know. Let's look, because I would hate to say that that's what somebody had and then it got taken away. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my heavens. This is big, big. Okay, I'm not going to take, I'm going to put these back in here. I don't know. Let's see. Well, you know, 10s are usually like the end of stuff, okay? So let's break it down. Those 2 10s up at the top. But that's what you strive for. That's what you strive for. That's what we all strive for. You don't strive for the 10 of Wands and you don't strive for the 10 of Swords. Ooh, that one I'm taking it because he flipped right out. There's the devil. But you strive for 10 cups and 10 pentacles. Those are that's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and
Yes.
like your whole life's worth of work and effort and joy and everything all in the 10 of pentacles. I mean, there's your overflowing cup. This was such a great thing. You were so satisfied and full up on life and love and everything. Everything. So much creation, money, love, happiness,
And you
joy.
were passionate about it all.
All. Then this Queen of Swords comes in and says, you have to make a decision. You have to. It's good grief. You're effing kidding me. If this is the same... Oh my God. Now it's Justice and the 7 of Swords instead of 4 Wands and 7 Swords. So I have to take it. What is going on here? Y'all, that's why we do them in real time so y'all can see exactly what it is that we're doing. Okay, so she's a pivotal character. She's the pivotal moment there. The pivotal moment of there we got the King of Swords. So now we got the King coming in over there. What is this? It's so big. It's like you wanted more. Even though you were all full up and everything, you were still striving. You were still working. You felt a sense of accomplishment. You felt how good all of this felt. But you still wanted something else. What was it that you were looking for? What was it that you were looking for? Because you got everything that you wanted here, but then this Queen comes in
Yeah,
and
the top
says,
speaks of nothing but what you wanted. You got it all. You were passionate about it.
So who is this Queen of Swords? Is she... I'm not getting a sense of her. That's so weird. Okay, hear me out.
The 8 of Cups.
This is so weird. It's like this Queen of Swords came in out of nowhere and said, okay, it's almost like a bad movie. It's very strange. Like one of those people that comes in and says, okay, just hear me out. I don't want to be weird, but this is how it's coming across. Like somebody came into the middle of your wonderful family dinner and said, here's a gun. I want you to shoot somebody in your family. And if you don't, I'm going to kill everyone here. Like you got, like this Queen of Swords gave you like Sophie's Choice. Isn't that the movie where she has to decide which one of her kids? I never did either, but it was a long time ago. Wasn't she like in I don't know, something like that. There's something like that going on here. Not that you had to pick one of your kids. That's not what I'm saying. But there's something like that going on. She's coming across as a real... she was the pivotal point. Something that she did. Something that she introduced. Something that was... It's something that was dead. Okay, hear me out. Okay, it's not dead. It's not about death, and it's not about dead people. It's not about anything like that. And Sophie's Choice was just the thing. But it's like, is she a ghost? Seriously? Is this like a long dead relative or ancestor or... Because something here, she's woken something up here big time. This Queen of Swords, where everything was good, she's coming across more as like a possessive power. Oh, especially coming in with the devil. But I mean, like a power that's got you under her grip, under her control, in chains, and where everything was good, she's like, yeah, but she's like totally throwing a monkey wrench in everything and messing it up completely. But then what is this for?
The Knight of Wands, and look at this. The sun.
Wow.
And then the moon.
Sun and moon. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I guess we can't get that down there. My.
And I was just thinking, is this like a psychotic break? Is this just somebody who just went schizo? It's such a strange thing. Something happened here big time. Something extreme happened.
This was all a dream.
Was it? Because as soon as I was thinking, is this something psychotic or whatever, here comes the Knight of Swords. What in the world? Now I have a real sharp stabbing pain across my back, which feels like that. Ugh, it's very uncomfortable.
I see that as a dream. How they wanted it to be. But they woke up to the real world. And it wasn't that way.
So you mean literally like somebody who was living in a delusion while they were married or something like that, and then they woke up and found out their life is really like not at all like what they've been pretending. It's not somebody that's been outed. It's something to do with the mind here. It's something to do with some long dead thought to be forgotten. So now we have double 7 swords on the table.
And the 5 of Swords. And the 7 of Wands.
So we got triple 7s on the table. It's weird. I've got a ringing in my ears and I've got a big, horrible pain in my back going all the way across from left to right. You know what? I think, honestly, and I don't like to do readings like this simply because it's when they're super negative. Okay, if this was some kind of warning, I would throw it out there because if someone would be forewarned, I always say forewarned is forearmed, right? So if you think something bad's going to happen, you know, I know how you create it and this, that, or whatever. But sometimes, you know, people are depressed or they're in horrible situations. You don't know what's going to happen to you. But this is an after the fact. This was a person who was physically attacked. They were physically attacked and they were assaulted and they were left for dead. They made it. They made it. Because I can actually feel that. I can actually feel what that, not all the way, but I'm just saying, I can feel how this person was attacked and stabbed and left for dead. They are not dead. This person is not dead. So, you lived. And now there is a terrible miscarriage of justice. For whatever reason. I don't think you got away scot-free, though. I think you have some extreme... the ramifications were not just mental, they were extreme physical. Your physical ramifications, meaning you are either you're unable to walk or fully take care of yourself. But you do have all of your faculties. You have all of your faculties. So your pivotal person here was that person. Whether that's a male or a female, I don't know. That kind of thing is usually attributed to males if someone, but could, you know, like we always say, male, female doesn't really matter. You lived I have the most intense pain in my back. Oh, it's very uncomfortable, very. When nobody thought you would. They didn't think you would. They walked away from you thinking you were dead. Geez, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, whoever this happened to. This is just absolutely terrible. This is horrible.
And it's someone they know.
Yeah, of course. It's someone that you loved. It's someone that was in your family. It's someone that you know. It's somebody that you were married to, your son, someone in your family. Someone in your family did this to you, for sure. And now there is a terrible miscarriage of justice. This person has skipped town. This person is gone. No one can find this person. And it's been quite a while. Meaning, it didn't just happen last night. This isn't something that just happened last night. That's why I said I'll go ahead and read it, because this is after the fact. We're way down here where this person has absconded, and oh my heavens. This is terrible. But and now you're terrified this person's going to come back because they know you're not. They know that they were not successful. So you are hiding. They know they were not successful.
Yeah.
And that was a terrible thing for them.
Coming up. This is the third time it's come up.
What is that? Say we got double justice, double seven swords. You are just terrified this person is going to come back. And I can tell you that they're looking, they're not going to come near you, but you've got this Knight of Swords and this Sun right here. For whatever reason, they're just thinking that they didn't do enough to you. Even though they thought they walked, whatever happened, if they were interrupted, I'm not particularly getting what exact, I can feel what happened, but I don't know if they were in. No, they left you for dead. That's it. They did what they did and they left you for dead. So whether they sped off thinking wham bam and that was it, but now they know that they terrorized you and did a horrible thing to you and whatever, but it didn't, you're not dead. It didn't kill you. Woo! And that's what this is. Double judgment. Do you see this? This is you after the fact. Like, literally, remember, this is like the phoenix from the flame. Oh my gosh. You really are like, oh, I got chills and pain in my back and everything. Oh, honey, whoever this is, I'm so terribly sorry you had to go through. That is incredible. But you're not down. You still have physical ramifications, meaning whatever it is that you're left with that you're going to have to deal with. But you are super strong. The other person, they're looking for him. This person's looking at you thinking, I cannot believe
they survived.
They survived. This person is just beside themselves. But, and the police are looking for this person. Okay, so I think there's the star. I think this person is going to be found. Let's see. Oh, I have such a ringing in my ears. It's incredible.
The Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords.
Oh, that's doling out some prison. Oh, yeah. This person is going to prison for life. This person is going to prison for life. And you are going to be free. I think you're going to get better and better, too. Yep. I think you're going to get better and better. You're not done healing. And of course, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, but I just want you to know if that's what you're thinking, if that's what you're worried about, if that's what you're, you know, I don't know, whatever the actual.
You want justice.
Oh yeah, and you're gonna get it.
You want justice.
The police, he's being looked for. He's being chased. Look at all those swords and wands right there under that moon on that side. He's being chased. As soon as I said, look, psychotic break, this came out. This person has had a psychotic break. This person is just a fucking psycho. What else do you say about these kind of people that do this? I don't care if you do it with malice aforethought or if you do it in the heat of the moment because you can't control yourself. You can't be with normal people in society. I don't care. I don't care about. No, that's just not. I don't care who it is. And we all know that. That's why we have huge prisons full of people because they can't control themselves in the moment when it matters. They're always sorry after, but they can't never control themselves in the moment by just walking away from a situation and then taking their stuff and moving out the next day or anything like that. They always have to go, yeah, but, I mean, I didn't mean to, but.
They have to take the wrong turn. I still see you wishing that you could go back and see what was going to happen to prevent it. Because
that's what that is that felt so dreamy about that whole thing, what she was saying earlier. This is a dream.
You had
everything.
much. You had so much, and it was taken away from you. You still have it, but it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same for you. And you wish it could go back.
Well, this person, I don't know how far they got or, you know, anything like that, but they're definitely going to be caught. If they did flee, oh yeah, look at that 10 swords. Look, that's exactly what I feel like right now. This is a person, I guarantee you, yeah, they're going to jail. Look, Emperor, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Moon, Fool. You're going to be free. You're fine. It's coming, and it's coming fast. If you're wondering, whoever it was that attacked you.
The 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands.
Yeah, this is a done deal. So if it hasn't already happened, there we go with the Emperor again. So this is just like this would be the person who would oversee this. The person who would be
the judge.
The judge,
the jailer.
The sheriff or whatever that would make sure that this person was like kept in the right place or whatever. Yeah. That's going to be, and then the judge that they come up and have to go in front of. This is a terrible thing. I cannot believe this.
By a family member, yes.
And there seems to be no rhyme or reason, right? Because look, it's so super good, and then bam.
And
what the hell?
They had it good too.
Is this like oh wow? It's somebody you know, and if it's not family, it's like immediate family, or somebody immediate like around you, somebody that you know. Ooh, this person is like a stalker and a look. This is so weird because I don't know if I'm getting like all of a sudden X out of nowhere comes and does this to somebody or whatever, because I don't see you with anyone. It's like this feels like a split down the middle, literally, from like husband, wife, you know what I mean? Like a couple. I'm not seeing that this was like a jealous ex that came in and, you know, did this kind of thing. That's not what it's giving me here. Usually something like that would show up. We would see it like, you know. No, this is just whoever it was that immediate family.
Someone under your roof?
Yeah.
It's someone under your
But
roof.
what the hell caused this thing?
I mean, this is all speaking of
like domestic bliss
family.
and happiness
Exactly.
and wonderfulness and
all under the same roof.
Perfectness and family picnics and going to the movies and family dinners and extended family dinners on Sunday. I mean, the whole shebang. is what you had. And this person just like completely had a psychotic break. Like out of nowhere. What? This is crazy.
4 cups.
There was nothing you did to contribute to this,
Wands.
okay?
You're just...
If there is any
and the Page of
question
Rods.
in your mind, could you have done anything about this? No.
No.
There was nothing up here. Look at all these cards.
There was nothing to give
There
you
was
an
nothing-
inclination that something like this was going to happen.
Exactly.
Everything was blissful. Everything was wonderful.
Look.
You had it all. You and your family had it all.
Had it all. I mean, y'all were just feeling like on top of the world. What the heck?
Oh.
But you lived. I really, truly hope there's not some other people that didn't live. I hope this wasn't like a... Okay, so anyway, back to the... We don't want to get too... Yeah, I know. If you're wondering if you could have done anything to stop this, you couldn't have.
No.
This came out of the blue. It came
Exactly.
out of nowhere.
Exactly.
It's someone who could not control
You didn't
themselves
know.
in the moment. There was
Everything,
nothing wrong.
Everybody was happy.
And when I said psychotic break, like I said, all of a sudden, and you know that there's like a clinical thing. We don't know what causes that kind of stuff in people. Like all of a sudden, people who are fine will just up and like do something, and they're like, I don't know. It's like they were possessed by the
I've gotten
devil.
this 4 times, so I'm going to take it. The 10 of Wands.
You have a lot of recovering to do still.
Yes.
Mentally, physically, emotionally,
Mentally,
financially,
especially
everything.
mentally.
Yeah. It's like this person, do you see this like outpouring of emotions, and then you've got this Queen of Swords and then this devil. It's like the devil just took control. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere, you had absolutely nothing to do with this. There's nothing you could have done that could have facilitated it, and there's nothing you could have done that could have kept it from happening.
Ace of Cups.
You're not to blame at all.
No, you aren't to blame.
You're not to blame.
You provide it. You provide it for your whole family. You put a wonderful roof over their heads. They
There was
all
a lot
had
of
money.
love.
A lot of love here.
Wow.
It was all family as where you were. Nothing outside. You did everything that you did for your family. That's one reason you're having such a hard time reconciling all of this, is because you loved so much and you gave so much.
And you were so happy you got so much in
Yeah.
return. This was such a
And
wonderful thing.
And it hit you out of the blue.
This
You
person
didn't-
had like some kind of weird psychotic break. That's all I can say. I mean, I know that whatever you did, I can tell you that you clung to your life. That's you clinging to life right here. I mean, when you woke up, you were like, I'm not going anywhere. You're not taking my life from me. I don't care what happened. I don't care who says what. I'm not going down like that for the count. There's no way. You said, no, I'm staying right here. It's like you got thrown back into your body too. And that's like you had backup from the gods. Don't worry. You weren't alone. You were not alone. There's your big fat star energy. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, you're not
You
alone.
don't have to worry about it. This person,
No, this person is
they've
gonna
been
go-
hiding, but if they're not caught already, they will be very shortly.
Yeah, very
It's-
shortly. If they're hiding out somewhere, they're seriously looking for them.
It's not
Meaning the
it's not a
authorities.
secret what happened.
No, it's not.
Everyone knows that this person just did this out of the blue, and they're
Oh my
certainly
God.
going to be.
This is so.
They're
I'm
going to pay the
sorry.
price for it.
So sorry this happened. Whoever this is for, I am so sorry. My sincere apologies that you had to go through something like this. It is
The 7 of Cups.
You've got a lot of healing to do, like she said, because look, there's your 10 of Wands
Yes.
with that Ace of Cups. That's talking about all of those emotions that are just pouring out on you. So heavy. Here we go. I'll take this one. Next to that 7 of Cups, that's what we got to do. It's just keeping you know what? Channel all those emotions into healing your body, healing your mind, you know, all of that. Start
Healing
looking
your
at
mind, yes.
alternative thing. Get like spirituality stuff, you
Oh,
know.
look.
Get, there you go. There's your earthly guide.
Go inside and seek.
And that's your Taurus card. Look, yeah, because there's a whole lot more than you think there is right there too. Oh my goodness. That's the High Priestess and the Three of Swords. It's okay. I know. But no matter what, this person is going to be found. And if this is any indication, then let's just say the moon flips over to Taurus in just a few short hours. Let's take that they'll be found within the next couple days. Ooh, I hope so. Oh my God. You're safe where you are. You're safe in the hospital or whatever happened to wherever you are right now. You're safe. Whatever this thing is. Did this person actually like break out? Did this person run away and make a break for it completely? So not only did they just leave you and then run away from the crime, but they got caught and escaped again. Are we talking about some serious nightmarish kind of stuff that's like, don't worry, you're going to be protected. This person is going to be found very soon. This person is going to be found very soon. You've got backup. You've got a lot. The thing you need to focus on now is like, don't ask yourself what you could have done to prevent this from happening. There's absolutely no, when it comes to more than one person in a room, just remember, you do not know you can sleep next to somebody for 30 years and you do not know them.
No, you don't.
And people can't, when people do weird things too like this, it's, even they can't explain it. They're always sorry after the fact. Well, some of them are, not all of them, you know what I mean. This was a very devastating thing because it hit home like so emotionally. It was an emotionally devastating thing for someone close to you to do that thing to you.
You need to choose to move forward. You need to choose to concentrate on yourself.
Yeah, concentrate on yourself.
Get yourself well. Get yourself back to as close to what you had.
And you know what? Something about this is telling me, like, from this, see, there's the High Priestess there, and the Three of Swords. Because this is going back to this Three of Swords over here where I said, wow, I just feel like I could feel, like, injuries and things from this. So this is, you know what? Something here is you're going to get some kind of, and I'm not being a chump, and I'm not treating you like a chump. There's something here. You're being called for something bigger. You've got something bigger. They're asking you to sit between these pillars of black and white. Because look at this one extreme to another. Like paradise to hell.
You have something to fulfill in your life.
Like the Garden of Eden to Hades. And there you are just sitting. They're going to bestow some kind of like gift on you. I don't know what that would mean to you. There's some kind of spiritual gift coming your way. So not only in healing, but from doing that, I don't know if you're going to go forward. If you're going to go,
we can come up.
Not that one. I don't know. You want no? I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what door they're going to go through.
Let's see. You've got heart healing, inner power, silent skill. Amazing how these cards can do that. Okay, look. This is the silent card. Right? She's the super heavy silent card who's like, you don't pass. You don't pass until I'm convinced that you're ready for what's on the other side of the gates. I can't give you information till I know you're ready. She came out with that 3. Look at this. Heart healing. Amazing. These are super short, so I'll read it. Mourning now has had its time. Mourning. M-O-U-R-N. So your time of mourning for yourself, your situation, your family, the thing that is no more, is over. It says, mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. That's very interesting right here. There's a double, triple, quadruple meaning in that. Inner power. Look. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. At this moment, you have nothing to fear. Everything has led you to this point. This was not random.
No.
This was a thing that happened. Silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go of doubt. Look at that. Silent skill. That goes to her. Meditation. You need to start working on this. Oh, and look, Destiny is the one that's on top of the deck right there. So I'll take Destiny. Look at that. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. I'm sorry. This is terrible, but this is something that you had to go through.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason.
It's the truth.
It's not up to us. Yeah, there's your Ace of Swords. That means we're telling you the truth. This is something that you had to go through. You didn't facilitate this. You didn't start this. You couldn't have stopped it.
You had no idea it was coming.
This was destiny. This was in the cards. You had no idea. It's your time now to heal and move on because you have something else. This had to come to an end. This is what the gods, God, Goddess, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, I don't know, whoever your thing is, your higher self, whatever that is, it shook you from this place in a most violent, nasty, vile, awful, disgusting, horrible way. But for you, it had to happen. It's just the way that it's now. Like we always say, we're card readers on YouTube, so take it with a grain of salt. Yes. But you're not done. You're not done. You're not done by a long shot. Not at all. You have some extreme.
Have a purpose.
You have a destiny.
You have a purpose and a destiny.
You have a destiny, and it has not been. Oof, Lordy, I got chills. You have a destiny. It's not been fulfilled.
Exactly. That's just what I was going to say. It hasn't been fulfilled.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you say it a minute ago.
You've still got things to do. You've got people's lives to touch.
You have things to, whatever it is, but you're not going to know until you let go of all this extreme emotional pain. And that's hard. I know it's easier said than done. I'm not telling you blasé like you need to let it go. I'm saying it's going to be hard, true, but if you don't at least attempt and let the gods meet you halfway, I guess, whatever that is, then you won't be anywhere. You'll still be. That's why we have this, like, was this a delusion? Is this like you're spending way too much time here and not enough time here. You need to spend more time here going, okay, I've lived both extremes. Only someone, and I tend to think that too, only someone with that kind of extreme can do that because that's your Cancer card. You know, that's what Cancer is. It's an extreme. They're either going to lock you out completely or they're going to bite you when you come. There's no middle ground here. This is somebody who's in the middle because of two extremes. But it's the tension between two extremes that holds you in this place. So just remember what you went through. You're not going to forget it. No one's asking you to forget that. But you have to learn to process emotions and let them go. And I have a feeling if you look into, I'm sure I'm not speaking to whoever we're speaking to, it's not like you don't know what we're talking about when we say look into your mind-body connection and how much pain is in your heart, because I had a huge amount of pain going through my back, across my heart, in the heart chakra area, you know? And with these double, three of swords right there with those hearts. But you have a silent skill. You need to get in that meditative place and you need to stay there for a while. You need to let this reveal itself because your destiny is going to come up, but you don't know it. You're blocking a whole lot of stuff out.
You need to move past where you are now.
Yeah.
Because you have something to do.
Yes.
And you can't do that until you move forward.
Like
you
she said.
have a destiny.
Yes.
You have someone's life you are supposed to touch in a way that is going to catapult them forward to the next person that they're supposed to help. This is a thing that's just going to go forward and go forward and go forward. And you have to perform your part of it.
Dang.
You have to. You have to. Your life was saved because you have a purpose. You have a destiny.
You were not alone. The moment you thought, I'm a goner, no. And even people who said, oh, this person's a goner, they're not going to make it. You held on, but that was not all you. There's no way. People have huge wills, but you don't think your guardian angels and whoever were sitting there
because you have a destiny.
Hold on. You're not going anywhere. You're going to do this whether you like it or not. So let's get tough, okay? Whatever happened, it's not going to get in the way of this. Because they're going to do one of two things. They're going to put you in the chariot with opposing forces. There's your opposing forces. Mm-hmm. There's your opposing forces. Out of this comes a psychotic break that floors you, almost kills you. There's your opposing forces right there. There's your silent skill and your meditation. Reveal your destiny. You can only move forward when you get opposing forces to get together and go forward. Because if everything wants to go in two different directions or go like this, you can't go anywhere. You have to. You're at a pivotal point now where you still have a choice.
You need to decide.
You have to decide. Because if you don't, the gods are just going to take the reins and they're going to throw you downhill. And they're going to go, okay, I'll meet you at the bottom.
And you've already been through enough.
You've already been through enough.
You need to fulfill your destiny.
You have a destiny and it is calling. And we're not sure. I'm not going to tell you because I don't know. I'm not supposed to know everything. Look. But you have to be here. As soon as you're here, then you can listen. Then the gods can talk to you. You have to master that silent skill.
Yeah.
In her. I'm looking at, there we go. In her. And then you can start processing all of these extreme post-traumatic stress and all of these horrible dreams and everything that you've been having. You have to process it. You can't just live in it. You have to process it, eat it, alchemize it, or alchemicalize it, whatever it is, and then you can make something good out of it. You're in between two extremes right now. So I could almost take this as like, if you don't do what it is that's going to further you along towards your destiny, then you're really looking at more intervention by the gods. Which is like, set the alarm clock for 5:30, girl. You know what I mean? Set the alarm clock early and get out of bed. Girl, guy, whoever it is, whatever it is. You know, we always say the same thing. Yes. Take it with a grain of salt. It's, we're readers on YouTube.
It's a hard read. We certainly had no idea this was going to come out.
I have to go get a beer because my back hurts.
But it's for someone who's at that point.
At that point, it's
where
pivotal.
They don't know what to do. They've been so hurt physically and mentally.
Emotionally.
The physical is no doubt, but emotionally, your emotions are just in chaos. You don't know, but you have to make a decision. You have to move forward because you have a destiny. You're going to touch someone else's life that is going to be a turning point for that person. Mm. You have a destiny.
And it may be more than one. And look, I always say, if you can do it for someone else, you can do it for yourself. The best thing you can do is rise to meet your destiny like this right here. Because you living is you rising to meet your destiny right there. You can't even deny that. And if that doesn't give you chills to the bone, then you ain't paying attention. Because this right here, the moment you woke up and you were actually in your body, you weren't floating around in the clouds, looking at the bright light and all that stuff, that's your destiny. You've already chose. The gods already chose. So you can get with the program, or what else is there? What else are you doing? If you're called to, this destiny is called you to do exactly what she just said. You're supposed to touch someone else. There's something specific that you need to do.
Exactly.
Then why can't you do that for yourself in the interim? You need to do that thing that you're called to do for yourself first, and then go forward and be your healer, spiritual leader, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do it for yourself first. Prove to yourself that it's true. Prove to yourself that it works. Do your silent skill. Do your meditation. Do your heart healing. Grab a hold of all of that inner power that comes from sitting in between these two extremes. Because whatever you think was so good here, you have absolutely no idea what's coming. That's all I can tell you. Is if you think this was good, you have no idea.
And instead of
It's gonna be
dreaming
better.
about this, what used to be, dream about what's going to be.
Because you're about to take flight.
It's going to be much better than it was.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna
you
be
had
even
it
better.
good. You had it good.
It's going to be even better. I can't believe
I
this.
feel like the right person is going to see this.
Me too.
Just
Somebody
out of the blue. Just someone
right?
who would never
even see our channel.
Yeah,
we don't
see our
get,
channel. They're gonna click on it and
like out of nowhere you'll see our video up on your feed and you'll go, who are these people?
But share it, give us a like, leave us a comment, and if you know somebody this pertains to, share it with them. Send this out. Let it be heard. Let it be seen. This person is in a bad place right now, and they need to come out of it for themselves, for the person they're going to touch in the future, for their family, even for the person that did this to them. They need to show them that, no, you didn't do it to me.
You did not kill me. I am not dead. I refuse. Ooh, all right for that.
But you're going to touch somebody else's life, and this is very, very important.
Very.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of. There's a book, Insomnia by Stephen King. If you've ever read it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This guy went through hell, and all because in the end he saved a little boy's life that went on, and I can't remember now. He went on to be president or
cure cancer or something amazing. Yeah, something
he saved
amazing.
a little boy's life.
Amazing.
This whole big book.
You have some major big thing ahead of
You
you.
have
that's
to
like,
to touch somebody else's life. So we wish you all the best in the world.
Wow,
We do.
impressed. I'm impressed.
Yes. So,
This is a person that, yeah, you're like a phoenix from the flame. Claim it. That's your new name. I don't know. Just saying. Phoenix. Hey.
yeah,
If your name is
grab it.
Phoenix.
Grab it. All right. We wish you the best. Share, subscribe to us, all those good things. And until our next read, may your moon be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.